She stole my credit card for a girl's trip. I pressed charges and she got fired and evicted. You ever been blindsided so hard you swear your head did a 360? That's exactly how it went down when I found out she stole my credit card. My own damn cousin Jada was on a girl's trip at my expense. For real, I'm still trying to piece together how I missed every single goddamn clue. I'm gonna tell you exactly how it went down, raw as hell, like I'm talking to my best friend at 2 a.m. with no filter. No cap, if you ain't heard this, you bout to lose your mind. Name's Monique, I'm 28. I live in this beat-up starter apartment on the south side, rent's mad expensive. I'm juggling 2 side hustles just to keep from overdrafting. Bills hit different when you got that third shift gig and daycare bills on top of it. So when I clocked out that night and saw my balance was almost double what I expected, I thought maybe the bank done messed up. But hell no. It was Jada. My blood. My cousin who I raised since she was 10 after her mama disappeared into whatever. She slid into my life back home in those project halls where we met up at Ms. Rose's corner store for hot fries and grape soda back in the day. So when she hit me up asking to borrow my card for emergency groceries, I handed over without blinking. I trusted her like family, right? Nah, deadass, I trusted her. Flash forward 2 weeks. I'm trying to pay my phone bill before it cut off and see this stack of charges from some bougie resort in Miami. Rooftop shots I never took, club cover fees at $80 a pop. I'm talking thousands. I froze. My heart did that drumroll before it stops. This girl was nowhere near a grocery store. She was on a beach, popping bottles, living it up in places I can't even afford to dream of. I called her. No pickup. Texts go straight to read. I'm pacing my kitchen, mind racing. I got our old group chat open, screenshots of her stories, her toes in the sand, sippin' margaritas. Right on my tab. And the worst part? Her whole clique was posting her playa pics, tagging her with braids dripping down her back. I felt played. I did something I never thought I'd do. I filed a police report. I still hear my own voice over the phone saying, "My cousin used my credit card without permission." The detective on the line asked if I wanted to press charges. I was shaking, like my hands couldn't dial yes fast enough. This was war. Next thing I know, Jada's job at that insurance call center calls me. Turns out they flagged the card fraud. They terminated her on the spot. No severance, no chance to explain. Mama always said karma catch up. That day, karma had handcuffs. But it don't stop there. At our old apartment complex, word got around. Landlord saw the police report and served her eviction notice same week. Just like that, she's out on the street, bags in hand, mad at me for not giving her a chance. I'm feeling fucked up cause she's fam, but she crossed a line harder than any block politics. I ain't her mama. She got choices. Looking back, I skipped so many signs, like when she started showing off new sneakers every month, or when she bailed on our Sunday cookout with some flimsy "I'm tired" excuse. I brushed it off cause fam. But no cap, those were breadcrumbs leading me right to this shit. Now I'm sitting here, rent due, side hustle smoking me out, and I got this guilt in my chest. I hate her choices, hate that I trusted her, hate that I pressed charges on my own kin. But damn, I regret how it went down more than I regret doing what I had to do. Ain't no neat wrap-up moment where everything makes sense. Jada's gone, I'm stacking paper to cover my losses, and the block's buzzing with tea about how I snitched on my own cousin. Folks staring when I walk past the stoop. Some say I handled it wrong, others say I did what I had to. All I know is I'm stuck in this grind, watching everything I got drain out cause of someone I love like a sister. And I ain't got no moral high ground to stand on. I only know the next step: keep hustlin', keep my circle tight, and pray this shit don't come back to haunt me. No regrets that I protect what's mine, but damn nigga, I wish things turned out different. Part 2: How the fallout got real. I'm staring at my phone screen like I'm trying to puzzle out hieroglyphics. Jada hit me back after 2 days on some "I'm sorry" shit. But deadass, her apology read like a script from a corny drama. She started with, "Mon, I didn't mean to hurt you." Like I was this damsel she could charm back. "Nah, I ain't here for that. It's post-eviction, post-termination. She done burned the whole bridge down and now she wanna wade through the ashes apologizing? Please." When I first saw her text, my chest tightened. Side hustle at the corner bodega got me on edge. My boss been creepin', expecting me to cover shifts. I'm trying to stay afloat, and my heart's racing 'cause I gotta decide if I even let this bitch back in my circle. I read her words, each one like a dagger, and I'm deadass scrolling back to see if she typed it by mistake. My reply was cold. I hit delivered, and watched that little gray change color. She said she was broke, had nowhere else to go, begged to crash at my spot night or two. Yeah, right. I got a strict no-fraud policy, especially with people who've shown their true colors. See, in the hood, we look out for each other, but we also learn quick who's real. Jada went from blood to enemy in 2 weeks. It was like a switch flipped. Meanwhile, fam back home started sending me voicemails. Auntie Louise called me, voice shaking. "Monique, baby, Jada out on the block. Said she got kicked out. She's sleeping on Ms. Rosa's couch now." And Ms. Rosa? That corner store lady's got hearts bigger than her ribs, but she can't hold everybody. More mouths to feed, more drama to manage. I felt that tug. Part of me wanted to scoop her up, but fuck that. Gotta look out for me and my baby first. I text Auntie. "Tell Jada I'm not taking her back." She made her bed. And Auntie, bless her, she did that. Next thing I know, Jada's shedding tears in the street, pleading with folks who seen her climb through my window like she owned the place. Word spread fast, block politics is real. My neighbor Marcus saw her slumped by the stoop. "Yo, you Monique's cousin? She run you off?" he asked, sympathy in his eyes. But sympathy don't pay my rent nor cover my grocery runs. He shook his head when I walked past, like damn, she really out here wildin'. At work, the bodega crew had receipts. My manager pulled me to the side, said corporate called about suspicious card charges tied to my store. He was trying to placate, but I shut it down. "Nah, that ain't my look. I got my shit together." Even though I'm trying to push boxes and stock shelves on third shift, I got to maintain my facade. People in that store see you crack, they jump in to rob you, emotionally, physically, financially. No way I let Jada mess with my reputation there. Bills piled up. I thought I'd dodge a bullet by pressing charges, but karma hit me back, collections calling, interest stacking. I had to take days off work for court dates, lost wages, lost hours. All that because of my own kin. I'm cursing under my breath every day, wondering if I played myself. Gatherings turned awkward. Our Sunday cookouts at Auntie's yard, there's always a crowd, cousins, neighbors, folks from church stopping by. Jada never showed again. People leaned in, whispering when I passed. I heard, "She's a snitch," from my homies, but I also heard, "You did what you had to." I didn't know where I stood. In the hood, loyalty is everything, but so is self-preservation. Guess you can have both. I kept my routine, wake up, microwave coffee, drop my kid at daycare, clock in at the bodega by 5 p.m., clock out at dawn, pick up kid, run errands. Life's this loop and Jada's absence left a hole on Sundays. Every time I pass that corner store, I expect to see her reflection mocking me. Instead, there's only glass, cold as steel, reminding me that trust is fragile. But even as I hustle, I'm plotting my comeback. Ain't no way I let my credit take this long-term damage. So I hit the bank and got a low-interest repayment plan. I'm scraping change, picking up random gigs, driving for that rideshare app when I can. I'm finna pay her debt off, but on my schedule. No emergencies, no excuses. At night, I lay in bed scrolling my feed, seeing Jada's face pop up in anti-snitch memes, community posts calling her out for betraying family. She ain't ashamed. She's Wilden typing. "My cousin turned her back on me for real," as if she's painting herself as the victim. And communities rally for underdogs, so she gets her pity likes. Meanwhile, I'ma be over here stacking money, bit by bit, praying my credit recovers before that interest bury me. Sometimes I wonder if I'd do it again. I mean, I'd still file that police report if I got the cards stolen today. But would I press charges? Maybe I'd handle it differently, maybe a lawsuit, maybe a settlement, maybe some community mediation. But Monique, don't hesitate, what's mine is mine. So yeah, I'd do it again, but I'd try to spare the eviction part. Nobody needs to sleep on Ms. Rose's couch. Moral of this shit show? Family ain't always ride or die. Love ain't a shield for stupidity. And trust? That shit's expensive. No neat ending here, just me, Monique the survivor, still hustlin', still bleeding from wounds Jada inflicted, but learning that sometimes you gotta cut ties to save yourself. That cousin of mine? She learned her lesson the hard way. And I? I learned mine on the brink of ruin, but hell, I'm still standing.